You kind of caught me off guard there.
I've been trying to do that for the past couple weeks and just catch it and just get it going. But yeah. Anyway, how's it going?
Something like Ozzy and the Freak.
What?
Something Ozzy and the Freak.
Something.
Intro.
Oh yeah. This week's Week in Geek. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us on the premier Geek podcast. Ozzy and the Freak Talk Geek. I'm OZ.
I'm the Freak. You just saw it. This is a Week in Geek. Fucking do it again too. I was like, is he gonna do it again? He's gonna do it again.
Yeah.
All right, man. So thanks for joining us again as another lovely episode of what you just saw that we're not gonna play again. Don't do it. Oh man. How was your week, man?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. A lot of good news that came out. These pertains to shit I like. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to share. And
Okay.
hopefully I don't have too many hopefully this doesn't look stupid the way I'm trying to share this to everybody.
And if it does, who cares?
I care. Well, I'm trying to okay. Behind the curtain here, I kind of want to have more viewers on these Week in Geek episodes, man. Like, honestly, if we're not talking about something that you guys feel like should be news and that you would like to share, but you don't want to do it on your own platform, you want to share it on our platform, hit us up. Let us know. Slide into our DMs. Hey, guys, your Week in Geeks next week. Will you be talking about this? Hey, no, we probably weren't, but we will now because that's something that you're interested in.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I got that going on for me.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to start us off?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay.
We'll get into let's see, live action remakes. So Lilo and Stitch was kicking ass there in theaters for a while.
It was until everybody found out how weirdly changed it was.
Not only that, but it was doing great until along came How to Train Your Dragon, which made 83 million in its opening weekend.
Wow.
83.7 million debut in North America theaters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, what did the original How to Train Your Dragon make?
55. The latest film has earned more than 114 million internationally, bringing the global total to 197.8 million opening weekend.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
holy cow!
Yeah. Lilo and Stitch. Let's see. Topping the charts for 3 weekends, the hybrid live-action remake added another 15 million, pushing the domestic total to 386.3 million. That's Lilo Stitch in 3 weeks. 197.8 million opening weekend for How to Train Your Dragon, which is impressive for a movie that was catching a lot of shit.
Yeah.
For the casting of specific actors.
Yeah.
So let's do a rundown here, okay?
Okay.
How to Train Your Dragon opening weekend.
Okay.
83.7 million. Lilo and Stitch which, by the way, again, was at the top of the charts, number one for 3 weekends in a row, 15.5 million. That's a big fucking gap.
Yeah.
Materialists, 12 million. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, 10.3 million. From the World of John Wick: Ballerina, 9.4 million. Now we see a drop. Karate Kid Legends, 5 million.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna. Despite our best efforts with that episode, I don't think
Final Destination, but hey, it beat Final Destination's Bloodlines with 3.9 million. The Phoenician Scheme, which I actually thought was going to be really good. I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to see it. Benicio del Toro and
that's the new Wes.
What's that kid's name? He was in Superbad. He's a bunch of shit. Michael Cera, thank you. The Life of Chuck, 2.1 million.
Oh, I do want to see that.
And at 10, the number 10, Sinners with 1.4 million.
Okay, that one has been knocking it out of the park of past.
Sinners was absolutely amazing. I don't know if you've seen Sinners yet. Oh yeah, we saw it. Okay, I'm not gonna give you spoilers. However, I will say this: if you're curious what Sinners is, it is a vampire movie,
right?
That takes place not too long after the slave era. So I don't know exactly the date, but it's not too long after that. So that kind of gives you an idea of when the timeline is.
Okay.
I will say for
Civil War, early America.
Yeah. So I will say this though. Sinners was a very unique twist and very unique flavor of vampire film.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely loved every bit of it.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan killed it. Everybody, the supporting cast, absolutely killed it. Great movie. And I'm happy I saw it in theaters.
Nice.
So I will say that about Sinners. That was a great movie. But yeah, back to the main topic here. 83.7 million. Damn.
That's wild.
Again, number 2 was 15.5. That is a hellacious gap to go from 15.5 to 83.7. Now, granted, some of the people are saying that a lot of this has to do with the fact that How to Train Your Dragon came out during Father's Day weekend.
Yeah.
That might have a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
but regardless of Father's Day or not,
right.
Regardless, that is a hellacious gap.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense with what's currently in the theaters, and okay, what we're gonna do for that? I don't know. Let's go to the movies. And it's been 15 years since this originally came out, the original animated movie. So is it time for kids to have their own kids, to take their kids to go see this movie that they loved?
Maybe. I mean, I'm a fan of the How to Train Your Dragon movies. And I really wanted to see this in theaters. So we might have to go see this in theaters this weekend and boost those numbers up.
I think they're doing fine without your ticket.
Yeah, not to mention that my ticket's free, so there's that.
Oh, do you do the
Cinemark monthly deal?
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I thought about that and just I can't commit to it.
Okay. Hold on a second. That has me thinking now. So the missus has the Cinemark monthly deal, which gets us free tickets.
Right. And your Amazon thing, she gets you something too.
I don't know if that. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, your Prime.
But anyways,
gets you something.
So she pays Cinemark directly.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
we use the free tickets. We go see How to Train Your Dragon.
Right.
They don't really necessarily see any money from that, correct? So,
well, no, okay. So
how
I imagine it works like Netflix, like they already have your money for your subscription membership.
Mhm.
So a portion of that subscription for that month has got to go towards a ticket sale or something like that, right?
Maybe I see that's the question. I don't know. So then the question in lies if all that money goes straight to Cinemark and my tickets are free, so then my money contribution does not go towards the movie. Think of everybody else that has this.
Probably not.
Okay, but think of everybody else that has the Cinemark deal where they get the free tickets.
Sure.
And it still made 83.7 million.
No, it's fucking impressive, dude.
Like when you put that into consideration of how many people probably saw it for free or have free tickets or something like that, it's still wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean,
Now I want to know what their cut is.
It is who Cinemark?
No, well, okay, it's kind of like Amazon Music, right? Every time you listen to a deal, a band gets like 10 cents or something like that, right? But you're paying for Amazon. Amazon pays them based on if you listen to it. So I wonder what their cut is. Like, what cut of us paying Cinemark, getting these free tickets, what cut of that went towards that movie? I'm kind of curious about that.
I don't know, dude. That might be a thing where, especially like, because you can't get free tickets on opening weekend, though, right?
I have no idea. I really don't know.
See, I don't think you can use your ticket thing on opening weekends and such. And I think that's why is for that kind of stuff right there.
Okay.
So, but go see it though, dude. Go see it. Enjoy yourself. I'll wait till it comes out on streaming. I don't even think I'll bootleg it.
All right. So I've got another movie if you want me to go right into it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, then. While you're getting ready over there. And I did what I've been doing lately, thanks to this podcast, which is go against my better nature and watched a trailer.
You did?
I did. There's a new trailer out for the new Liam Neeson Naked Gun.
Okay. I love the Naked Gun movies. I am so excited to see this movie.
I had to stop. I had to stop the trailer. I only watched part of it.
Really?
I had to stop the trailer.
Why?
It was too fucking funny.
Yeah. I get it.
I'm not even lying right now. Leslie Nielsen would think that Liam Neeson is doing an absolutely phenomenal, fantastic job carrying in his footsteps. So Liam Neeson's character is his son. In fact, everybody that's working at the precinct is the child of the person from the previous movie.
Right.
I'm not going to say it. You got to watch the trailer. I'm not going to say it. You got to watch the trailer. But I will say, we had this conversation before regarding like Spaceballs. Okay.
Right.
Is the comedy going to be similar to the old comedy that we had back then? Or are they going to try and update it? You know what I mean? Like, right. I don't think a Naked Gun movie nowadays will be as funny as it did back then. However, because we love the humor of Naked Gun, they stuck to the original slapstick comedy that Leslie Nielsen gave us in the original Naked Gun movies. I swear to you, watching that trailer, I would think that this movie came out at the same time as Naked Gun because of their style of humor. They're using the same style that made Naked Gun what it is. And they're sticking to that format. And it's
we'll
fucking
see, man.
Hilarious.
We'll see when it comes out, like how that style of comedy sticks.
Okay, so I'm gonna ruin one tiny little scene in the trailer.
Sure.
He's in the office, he's talking to a woman, and he's like, please take a seat. And she's like, thank you. And she grabs a chair and walks out of the room. It's that old school humor that we grew up with that they've brought back in this movie. And I'm not lying, man. Throughout the entire trailer, I was laughing my ass off so loud. I'm surprised that Crystal didn't hear it and everything. It was phenomenal. I'm going to see this in theaters, and I'm 100% looking forward to this. He 100% brings the comedy that I had no idea whatsoever we were going to get from Liam Neeson, of all fucking people out there. Yeah, so Naked Gun trailer is out. I highly suggest y'all check this out. Even if you've never seen the original, check it out. It's very funny, and maybe this will spark interest for some people to go out there and actually watch the original Naked Gun. There was Naked Gun. Was it Naked Gun 33 and a third or something like that, or whatever it was? Yeah, Naked Gun 2. Naked Gun 2, and then I think it was Naked Gun 33 and a third or something. Yeah, and it's great, man. I love it. They stuck with it. They stuck with the format, and I didn't think they were going to do that. I thought they were going to try and make something new. So after this, we're going to watch the trailer together. How about that?
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh, you already have seen it?
Yeah, no. I'm on top of it. I'll watch a fucking trailer. I'm not like you, where I'm scared of trailers. No, I will watch fucking trailer.
I'm not scared of trailers, you
and I watch
ass.
A trailer. Like, and you know what? I'm going to surprise you with a trailer right now.
Let's see it. Now, when you say right now, do you mean like right now?
Like right now. Ish. Computer. Loading.
There we go.
Where are we at?
We're over here. You got to remove it from the stage.
I thought I did. I'll just delete it.
There we go. Yeah. Switcheroo.
So we're getting our first Splatoon spinoff coming in 2026.
Very nice.
Yeah, dude. Have you played any of the Splatoon games on Switch?
Okay, so me and my buddy Tim, he had it, and I went over to his house. I think I played it once or twice, and it was actually very fun. Since I didn't really have many people to play with, I never bought the game. I never played it. I will say that I saw a lot of merchandise, a lot of advertising, a whole lot of stuff for Splatoon for years to come.
Right.
So I knew it was successful.
Right.
And is this the first thing that we've gotten since the first Splatoon?
No. We've had Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 on the Switch. So this is a Splatoon spinoff, which I'm trying to get the some specific information. I thought I had a window saved on my phone for this one. And I don't. So basically, this is going to be the first spinoff. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. The trailer was released earlier last week. This is the first solo adventure game. So this is not you have to get on Nintendo Online and you have to wait for other competitors to play with you. This is a solo third-person Splatoon adventure game, which I'm super happy about because I love the gameplay, I love the style of Splatoon, I love the world. So now I don't have to play with others and I can just play the game.
No.
Fuck yes.
Oh, really? So this is more story based and less
Right. Right.
Interesting. I might have to pick that one up then.
Yeah, dude. So I'm like just a big fan of it. When I saw that drop, I was like, oh, I gotta share this. This is absolutely amazing. So when the Raiders will take deep cut in a new player character known simply as the Mechanic to the Spire-Halite Islands after their plane goes down in a freak storm. From the looks of the trailer, you are actually the pilot of the heli that goes down and lands everyone in hot water. From here, you must learn to survive, team up with an adorable robot, and explore a diverse selection of island landscapes. Yeah. I don't know. It was fun. Wanted to share it.
I dig it.
Let's see, but that's the only trailer I have. That's the only kind of thing I could show for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. I dig it.
Man.
It does look pretty fun.
Yeah.
At first, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. You threw me for a loop there. I'm like, what? Okay, so with the language they were speaking, that thing,
yeah,
I was immediately thinking Animal Crossing. Yeah, I was immediately thinking Animal Crossing. But I'm like, no, that's a normal person, not some weird thing with a triangle for a nose.
Right. The dialect's a little different.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
it's not quite Minion, but it's there.
So it feels like the Switch 2 just kind of released out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Like boom, it's already out. People are like streaming like crazy on Mario Kart
it's
World.
Already out?
Yeah, dude. It's out. Check your local Walmarts.
Oh shit, I thought it was coming out later this year.
It is later this year.
Oh yeah.
It's later this year. Fucking thing's out already, dude. And
holy shit.
Yeah, like I didn't even have time to share the news on how many fucking units were sold this year. I was already it's already boom, done. Get in there. Mario Kart World. Everybody's fucking playing it. It looks amazing. But on to other things.
All right, let's see here real quick. The Nintendo Switch 2 sold over 3.5 million units within the first 4 days of release, making it the fastest selling Nintendo console ever. This figure represents global sales. Nintendo also mentioned that they shipped well over 3 million consoles before day one. In the US alone, the Switch sold 1.1 million units in its first week, breaking the previous launch week record. So there you have it.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty goddamn impressive.
Right?
3.5 million. And how much does it go for?
It's a $400 system.
Okay, so yeah. What is that? 120 million?
Don't make me math.
Like a little over 120 or so.
All right, so wait, hold on. All right, let's say $400 times how many million again?
3.5.
3 million.
Oh wait, no. I didn't add.
Oh, what number is that?
It's a lot of zeros.
$1,400,000. $1,400,000,000.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I'm like, wait a minute. I left off some zeros.
Holy cow!
It was a long day. Don't ask me to math.
Sorry, bud.
No. I'm talking to the people that are maybe watching this, judging me. Like, that guy can't fucking add.
Oh, I'm just, you know. So I don't know if you knew this about me, Jim, Freak, but I started wearing Crocs.
About goddamn time. I've got 3 pair.
So this is my second pair.
Those are clean. They look nice.
Thank you. I didn't think I would like white. But
Mine are black. Go figure.
I got gray.
And
I got white. I tell you what, I got these. Okay, so I've become a huge proponent of going to the Goodwill bins. Have you ever been to a Goodwill bins thing?
I've never been to a Goodwill bins, but I've been to Goodwill.
Okay, Goodwill bins, you buy stuff by the pound.
Really?
It's like $1.40 per pound for like clothes and stuff like that.
That's a good price on Crocs because Crocs are light as shit.
And exactly. And they were clean as hell when I bought them. So I got those. And I started like, oh my God, there's like so much awesome stuff like finding at bins. But now that I'm a Crocs wearer, I'm keeping a keener eye on upcoming Crocs. And
okay.
Yeah.
I know we've had a lot on the show already.
We have, but I have found the next pair. Okay. My next pair. It came with Ghostbusters Day and the official collaboration between Ghostbusters and Crocs.
Those are awesome. So
they announced like Crocs collaboration August 19th, 2025. These Crocs are going to drop. And they also going to be shared. So I'm having difficulty. I didn't set up right. But they're also going to be selling Gibbets 5-pack, the Slimer Stay Puft, the logo for $16.99 or $4.99 each. And yeah, I have to get these.
Yeah, those just scream you.
They do. They absolutely do scream me. And I have like a whole bunch of other pictures for it, and it's going to be really awkward for me to show them to you. So I'm gonna. Let me see if I can show you a good side picture of them, because these things are just amazing. Here we go. Oh, look at this.
Those are awesome, dude.
Right?
Those are awesome. I love the heels. The like the proton packs on the side of the heels.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking dope.
And you can change the name. All right, you can change the name on the front of it right there, and it's got the yellow and black stripes on the strap. These things are fucking amazing. Look at a big ass Slimer gibbet.
That's fucking dope. So that's what those are called, or gibbets?
Yeah, that's the official name for those. They're gibbets.
Gibbets. I've only ever had one gibbet on my Crocs, and it's in 8-bit, and it says "Game Over." Nice. Oh, that's so fucking cool!
Right?
That's too freaking cool.
Let's see. One more picture. Really sell these. I don't think there's anything.
They did a good job, dude. It looks like canvas.
Yeah, there's the side. There's the profile. So
that's freaking amazing.
Right? Okay, so I had all this ready for last week, but since we didn't record last week, I had acquired it's my fault.
No. It was my fault. We were sick last week. I could barely talk half the week, and I straight up told you, I was like, no, let's do it tomorrow. No, let's do it tomorrow. Okay. Fuck it. Let's do it next week.
And I was super excited to do it last week because the weekend before our recording was Ghostbusters Day. So Ghostbusters Day was Saturday, the June 7th. It was the 41st anniversary of Ghostbusters.
Okay.
So, and then every year, like, they all get together at the firehouse in New York, and they do like this really cool celebration, small convention thing. They have people like showing off their different Ecto 1s, and then showing off like new stuff that's coming out in the year. They debuted this cross collaboration. They also Hasbro was there, and they showed off what the 84 Proton Pack.
Okay.
Now, this is not going to be a HasLab. This is straight up pre-order is the order. Order this $300 Proton Pack. It is like frame for frame, part for part, the Proton Pack from the original movie.
That's dope. Can you zoom in on that or no?
I can't figure it out. Like I said,
it's okay, man.
We're planning. But I do have other stuff. Let's see. Yeah.
I don't want to get into that.
So you can open up the cyclotron on it and make pretend.
That is so cool.
And also this particular pack, instead of eating batteries like the old one, this one is going to have a USB-C input to be rechargeable.
That's really cool.
Yes, so it'll do all the sounds and it'll do all the stuff.
It's really cool too, because like for people at conventions, those people are crafty as all fuck, man. Okay, straight up, those people are crafty as all fuck. And with the being rechargeable, having that inclusive there, you can have your Proton Pack on, you can play around with it the entire time. But not only that, but you can plug it into a portable like a portable battery pack. Mm-hmm. Which would allow you to not have to be like, oh, hold on a second, I got to change my batteries, or I got to go find a plug. You can immediately just swap that out or just turn it on. Like, that's really cool. I can see that. I'm actually really shocked that that's only $300.
Okay, so it is just the pack, though, and the hose. There's no Proton wand.
Oh.
Right. So the Proton wand is sold separately, and that's what I've been trying to find in Ollie's.
Those bastards.
Yeah. So they released I want to say there's a report 150 to 200 Proton wands were released to Ollie's throughout the United States. I haven't gotten my hands on one, so I don't know if any even made it out to anywhere near to me. But those are an additional at retail, I want to say they were $150 to $200. But yeah, it's $300. This is the step up from the Spirit full size pack. Although the Spirit full size pack will still, do what you got to do. Take care of you. Which is going to be my next investment, I think, with Ghostbusters stuff, and that one does include the wand. So
this isn't the HasLab.
No, this is not a HasLab. This is boom, go and pre-order it now. This is the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Proton Pack, 1984. Now, they've also sold the 1984 gun Proton Wand, but I don't think it's currently in stock.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think that's absolutely amazing, man. Again, I'm not as big on Ghostbusters as you are, and I still think that that's freaking amazing.
Right. I mean, it's super exciting. There's so much stuff, and right now,
there it is.
I can just front load and give you a whole bunch of stuff that came out Ghostbusters Day, and I think that's what I'm going to do right now. So the next thing. Oh wait, what do you want?
I was going to say, did you see the Ghost Trap?
The two in the box,
or the Spirit
Halloween one,
the Spirit Halloween Deluxe.
Yeah, that one's starting to hit people's people are starting to receive that one now. That one is. Yeah, it's kind of an update on the. I think what I think is happening is Spirit is either waiting for or getting the prototypes of this stuff from Hasbro and then making their own, or at least making it from another cheaper vendor,
Mm-hmm.
which is why they can offer it for a cheaper price. So I'm thinking with the 2 in the box that came out, uh, that was part of a HasLab. That was the trap and the I don't know why I'm blanking on that PKE meter.
Yeah.
I think they got a hold of the trap and said, okay, now we see this, we got this, we can mold it, and we can make our own version of this for slightly cheaper.
Yeah.
So I expect probably Spirit Halloween, if not next year, not this year, next year, we'll get a new PKE meter.
Oh, god damn. So I will say this.
Yeah.
Spirit Halloween has come a long way.
Oh, yes, sir.
So I'm on their site right now. I see the LED Ghost Trap Ghostbusters for $49. A light up deluxe replica proton pack, which looks very similar to the one that you just showed me, the 1984 pack, for $89.
Okay, so that one is scaled down. That one's small.
It is. I do see that it is scaled down. But for $249, they have the life-size replica proton pack, which comes with the phaser. I guess, is that what you would call it? What do you call
wand.
The wand? Okay, the proton wand. It comes with patches. It comes with the rubber gloves. I mean, it's got the whole shebang there. Like that one looks amazing. And looking at the images of this new deluxe ghost trap, it's $179. That's a little pricey, but looking at the quality of this, it doesn't look like it's a plastic toy.
Right.
It looks like a really good replica with like the metal switch. The foot pad looks amazing.
You can compare that one to the 2 in the box. Like search up 2 in the box. So that was the most recent HasLab, and that one it was the trap and the PKE meter.
That's pretty awesome,
right?
So 2 in the box.
Yeah.
Two in the box. 2 in the box Ghostbusters.
There you go.
Plasma series.
Yeah.
$300. And I will say, looking at the image here, that I'm only seeing one image. The PKE meter looks really nice. I don't see a good PKE meter like that, but I will say that the trap, shit, that looks almost identical.
That's what I'm saying. I think Spirit is getting a hold of Hasbro stuff and then copying it.
Yeah, the foot pedal looks
so
just like
pedal
it.
Is an actual pedal. It has the cable that goes to it. Like it lights up, it smokes, it's got a whole bunch of sounds to it. And I'm talking about the 2 in the box for $300.
Yeah.
Now Spirit's got that $80 trap, right? Is that what you say was?
Oh, $179.
$179, $180. So, half the price, but a comparable trap.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's pretty damn impressive.
Shit, I was impressed with their popcorn buckets they had last year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I still want to get one of those.
Oh, speaking of popcorn buckets, and we'll get into this on our next episode a little bit more.
Okay. I want it now.
Did you see the price? Okay, so what we're talking about is the release of the Fantastic Four is coming out with their Galactus popcorn bucket, and the freaking thing is huge. It lights up, and it's like $80 fucking. Now, it's still gonna sell out like hotcakes. And then you're going to see it on eBay for $300 within the week.
Yes, but then probably in like 6 months to a year, dude. I think
it'll go down. 100%. It'll go down. Everything is so expensive immediately because you've got the people that just, I want it now. I want it now. I want it now. I really want the Galactus. Now I want the AMC one because it looks really good. but there's the Galactus. There's the different cups. There's the Herbie, which actually holds your bucket and holds your candy and holds your stuff. It's almost life size. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, we'll share some pictures of that. Little hint for next week's episode.
Oh, you got pictures of that?
We will.
Okay.
We will.
So moving on to my next deal here.
I'm not done with Ghostbusters.
Sorry. You could have we need to have a whole episode for you for Ghostbusters merchandise.
That was supposed to be last week.
Sorry. I was sick. I didn't even have COVID. I was just sick. Fine. Look, I was sick enough that I worked from home 2 days.
You can work from home.
I think I just wanted to throw that out there that I could work from home now. Okay.
All right, well, fine. Enough Ghostbusters.
All right. Only because I mentioned it, we're gonna go to this. Boom. We got a couple of new shots from the Fantastic Four. That is Johnny Storm, and I'm so happy with this Johnny Storm already. He looks smart, educated, not an idiot who likes to jump out of helicopters.
Okay, Chris Evans' portrayal of the Human Torch was perfect.
To an extent, dude. Okay, he was very egotistical. They played him off as an idiot.
Yeah. He's
not an idiot.
I know he's not an idiot.
He's the youngest, and he continued his college, and he's very smart. He's very, very smart. Right. Not Reed Richards smart or Von Doom smart, but he's very smart. He's not as idiotic as they made him to be. Do I love Chris Evans, Human Torch? Yes. Was it accurate? No. He didn't even have like blonde hair. We're getting like an original looking blondish hair Johnny Storm.
Right.
That's nice. I like the likeness there.
Right.
We've also got, and I don't know what he's working on, but it's got that whole blue theme. Here we've got Pedro Pascal with his wonderful mustache that he refuses to shave. I love Pedro. I love Pedro Pascal too. And here's your image that we have of Herbie. Now, I'm pretty sure the one that you're going to get from like AMC or anything isn't going to be that magnificent or big.
Right.
We've also, and you can see the suit in the background.
Right. And we've gotten the view of the suits with the Marvel.
Yeah, we've seen the suits.
And
here's a really good close up too of oh my god, I forgot her freaking name.
Chick from the Ozarks. I'm sorry, like I don't know her name.
I don't. I have her. Yeah, I cannot remember her name for the life of me now to save my life. She was in Wolfman, Ozark. Julia Gardner. Gardner. Julia Gardner, yep. So we've got Julia Gardner, Pedro Pascal as Reed, Vanessa Kirby as Sue, Joseph Quinn as Johnny, and Evan Moss Bacharach as Ben Grimm.
Dude, okay, so homeboy let's play Ben Grimm.
Evan Moss?
Yes.
Okay, so he looks so familiar, but god damn it, I cannot picture what he's from.
Okay, so he was most recently on a show on Hulu called what is it? Oh, trying to pull it up. The Bear. Did you watch The Bear on Hulu?
I started watching it.
Yeah, he's the cousin.
Oh, he's the cousin in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. I knew I saw him somewhere.
Right, he's the cousin in that. And let's see, what else has he been on? He was on a couple episodes of the first season of Andor. Which I'm starting season 2. So fucking good. So good. He was in The Punisher.
Okay.
12 episodes of The Punisher. He was in Girls, Monsterland.
Monsterland is probably where I remember him then.
Find stuff that you've seen. Fringe, an episode. So he's been out and about.
Okay.
But he's so fucking good in The Bear. And when I found out that he was cast as Ben Grimm, I was like, yeah, that'll work. That'll work for the voice, and the mocap.
Yeah.
I don't need, Michael Chiklis in a foam suit. Loved it. Don't get me wrong.
It was good they didn't go with CGI.
Loved it. Loved Michael Chiklis in a foam suit.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be awesome.
He was way too short. But again, we'll get into that. We'll talk about the previous or all 5 films. And we'll go into it from there.
Excellent, sir.
6 films if you include a cameo.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that.
I know. I can thank my old man for that one. Next week's episode is going to be Fantastic Four, correct?
Yeah, I think that's what we're alluding to, dude.
Yeah. Even though the movie doesn't come out until next month, I thought it came out this month, June 25th, but it comes out July 25th.
No, it's like the weekend or 2 weekends before Superman.
Yeah. Either way, though, we've already said that we were going to do Fantastic Four next week. I'm actually looking forward to it because I have a lot of bitching to do.
You have a lot of itching to do.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
What am I looking at here?
Okay, one more thing. I just want to show this off.
We're back on Ghostbusters.
And then that's it for Ghostbusters, okay? They're re-releasing the Ecto Glow figures.
Okay, that's cool.
And the Ecto 1. Ecto Glow. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so God damn it, you got to put us back up. There we go. I did see, I don't know when it came out, but Toho Studios came out with a glow in the dark. So it's that yellowish color, whatever. It's a Godzilla that glows in the dark, and he's doing the dance. He's like he's literally standing up on his tail.
I love that so much when you sent that to me.
Yeah.
It gave me all the fucking feels. I was like, that is so fucking funny. That if I have to buy one Godzilla figure,
it'll be the dancing one.
It has to be the dancing one.
Yep. Now they're also releasing that other one with all the points of articulation that
oh my god,
it's amazing. I should have shared that. That should have been my toy for the week.
That should have been
God damn it, that should have been my toy. So instead of that, you know how I've been playing Marvel Snap?
I do.
I've been playing Marvel Snap for over a year now, and I love Marvel Snap. It's such a fun game.
Right.
Marvel Snap got together with Marvel Legends.
Oh yes, share this.
Yep, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let's see here. So we have it is going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 3-pack with Sauron, the man with the ability to manipulate dinosaurs. He can cure cancer. He can cure AIDS. But no, he wants to make people into fucking dinosaurs.
I love it.
I'm cool. It's cool. Let's turn people into fucking dinosaurs, dude. Alongside,
we haven't had Sauron since a Deadpool.
The Build-A-Figure
wave Build-A-Figure.
We had a Build-A-Figure Deadpool. Yeah, the Deadpool wave Build-A-Figure Sauron. So we're getting this exclusive San Diego Comic-Con 3-pack, which is actually upsetting a lot of people. The reason why is because they're locking behind a San Diego Comic-Con an exclusive model, which is the first Marvel Legends figure of Shanna. So here we've got the yes, it is.
No, it's not. She's in a 3-pack.
Of who?
Her homeboy that I opened
Kazar.
a few months back. Kazar and the Sabretooth.
Zabu. I'm pretty sure. So Zabu was a Build-A-Figure.
Zabu was a Build-A-Figure with Kazar in that series.
Yeah, and I'm almost positive.
There is a 3-pack that's got her, Zabu, and Kazar. What I'm pissed about is not being able to get that fucking Rogue.
Okay. This is the first time we're getting a Shanna since 2008.
Yes.
I'll give you that much. I just pulled it up. This is the first Shanna since 2008, and this one looks really awesome. The other one kind of looks like she's from Conan.
Yeah.
In fact, so does Kazar.
Yeah.
Zabu looks really stupid. So this is the first one.
Savage Land Rogue.
Yeah.
That's the big get for me.
The Savage Land Rogue, the art for Shanna and the art for Sauron there all comes from Marvel Snap's art. The Marvel Snap cards that are these cards here that we got from Marvel Snap is what the new figures are based off of. So we got the same bright color schemes, the same designs. Like, it's really awesome, man. They did a good job on this.
I think they could tap that for their Gamerverse line.
The Gamerverse line is amazing.
It didn't even click that they could use Snap.
I didn't think about it either, because everybody.
I was like, I should have thought, well, they just did Marvel versus Capcom with all those 2-packs.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The Gamerverse has been going into the Spider-Man video games. It's been going into the Marvel versus Capcom series, where we've gotten, it was Thanos and Psylocke. We're getting Juggernaut. We're getting Shubnatha. I'm sorry, Gargantus or whatever they're calling him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also got Captain America and Venom. And we also got Silver Samurai and Wolverine.
Right.
Did I miss anybody? I think that's all of them. Most of them are 2-packs, for the exception of Gargantus and Juggernaut are the only individuals.
And from what I understand, the Juggernaut's going to have the same soft chest as the Maximum Hulk.
Oh, don't tell me that.
That's what I heard. I didn't actually do any research.
I'm actually really looking forward to that Juggernaut.
Right.
He looks massive.
And he looks exactly like the one I have.
Oh no, dude, he's gonna be huge.
I don't know, dude.
So here's another picture I got too.
I love that.
Like, they did such a great job. The colors look amazing.
If I had finished the Zabu Build-A-Figure, I would 100% try to get this. I just got Kazar because he was cheap.
Well, I mean, they even have a Professor Xavier too, right?
From the Savage Land Professor Xavier.
From the Savage Land, where he's got the gloves and the green jumpsuit.
He is warming pegs at Target right now, dude.
Is he really? I bet. Yes. I bet he's going to sell out real quick. Once with the release of this, people are going to want to start getting the Savage series.
Did Magneto change any when they was in the Savage Land?
Honestly, I don't recall Magneto in Savage Land, so there's that. I know he was there. I just don't remember him.
In the original cartoon series,
yeah,
they both went there, and I'm trying to remember. So, you know what? I was trying to pull up Marvel Snap. I'm seeing if there's any cards that I have right now that I would actually love to have a figure of. One of my favorite things to play on here is I love Morph. So, but I already have the Age of Apocalypse Morph. And that works, you know.
Dude, if one of these days, we got to get together somehow. And if we do, you'll be impressed when I show you all the cards that I've unlocked, all the versions of every single card that I've unlocked. I play that game every single day. Like when I'm at work and I'm bored or if there's nothing going on, I'm sitting here and I'm playing Marvel Snap. And
I played it for a hot minute, dude, and I just fell off of it. Like I can't
I like deck building
card
games.
games.
Card games are good, and obviously they have new waves, new series with unlocking new cards, which you have different systems in Marvel Snap. You can make a deck that's based off of boosting, lowering your opponent's power. You can move. There's a lot of new cards that recently came out in the last series with move, ongoing, destroy. My Venom deck is one of my best decks. My two best decks actually are Venom and Hulk, because because I roll Red Hulk, and I use oh my god, I'm freaking forgetting the name of him now. Anyways, he unlocks the abilities of cards that don't have abilities. So basically, if you have a card that doesn't have an ability, it gets an ability now. Like Cyclops has no ability. His ability is if you don't use all of your energy, he blasts your opponents, and two of them lose one power. So I mean, there's all sorts of different ways of playing the game. You can be a competitive person like I am, or you can be a filthy casual like I was. I mean, and it's still fun. But anyways, that's Marvel Snap, San Diego Comic-Con. I love that armor.
I need an armor figure.
Armor is definitely a figure we need
in the worst way. Like
now, if I could pick and choose the lines or the cards from there that I would want, it would be all the Venomized.
Yeah,
I have almost every single Venomized card. That's really? So the Venomized cards and the nullified cards are my two goals.
You have every damn Venom figure too.
I'm working on it. I do not. I'm working on it though.
Just because I think it's fun and cute, but like we need Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Moon Girl, I don't care about. Devil Dinosaur, hell yes. Give me Devil Dinosaur Vengeance, and I'll be even happier.
Ooh, new
excuse for complete with the jet.
A new Sunspot would be nice.
New Sunspot would be really cool. Except I have a feeling they're gonna go with maybe like Marvel 97, where it's mostly just like the boy, instead of like with his powers activated Sunspot.
Well, you know what? I read something about Marvel or the X-Men 97 next season.
Oh,
they're dropping out of the old uniforms, and they're going to be taking on the yellow leather jacket uniforms.
Ooh!
If you look up the Zorn action figure, XORN,
I know Zorn.
But you know the Zorn Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
It's those uniforms.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't remember the artist who took over that time period, but I think that's where they're going next.
All right, so we're running out of time here. Do you have anything left? Because I actually still have a couple of things.
There's a bunch of layoffs that are coming into Cartoon Network. We don't know if Cartoon Network's going to be lasting much longer. I don't know when was the last time you watched Cartoon Network or anything like that. I thought it was sad news, but since we're just kind of rushing, you're going to skip ahead to that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's one thing I want to show you real quick. Come on, fucker. I saw what you have lined up, and I'm super excited about that. And I'm a little mad you don't have the trailer ready.
I didn't want to show the trailer, that's all. I want to let people watch the trailer if they want to.
Okay. Yeah, I don't give them a choice.
Plus, the trailer, for what it's worth, doesn't really tell you much. It was more or less, it was the Father's Day trailer.
Right. No, downloads. Boom. Here. Here's the glowing dancing Godzilla figure.
Oh, you got it. That is the Toho glowing dancing Godzilla. Oh, I love that thing so much.
This will be going on my podcast desk.
I'm actually gonna have to probably find that. My theme for my office at work is Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 Funkos so far, and I think I'm gonna have to figure out a way to put this one in there too. Because sometimes the other dispatch people like to turn the lights off and work in the dark. So I'm like, how cool would it be if they turned the lights off and it's just over here glowing?
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Okay, so we were talking a couple weeks back about. Do you remember Absolute Batman?
Yes, the giant fucking dude. Yeah,
Absolute Batman is now.
Yeah.
May I present to you?
Bane is now Batman.
Absolute Bane.
What the fuck? Batman's already the size of Bane, and now Bane's looking down on Batman.
Absolute
that guy's got to be 2 stories
Bane.
high at this point.
Dude, okay. So like there are some images that came out from in the book. And I cannot get them to load up to save my life right now. God damn it!
This is ridiculous. Is he like 10 feet tall?
Yeah, he is. I don't know. That's good. Sorry. But yeah. So Absolute Bane. He's
holy fuck. So I'm looking up some of the pictures from the comics.
Yes.
Batman looks like he's 4 foot tall compared to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, hold
yeah,
up. I gotta share this.
Go ahead, please.
I have to share this one.
Please.
All right, where is this? Okay, I gotta back out of that real quick. Okay, so Absolute Batman is freaking phenomenally huge, right? We all know that Absolute Batman is just a giant thick boy. All right, take yours down.
Down. I leave him swole Bane. Holy shit! My god.
Bane is bigger than Abomination almost.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, I think the name of the series right now, or the overarching arc of the story of Absolute Batman, is called Abomination.
Look, it says, "Call me Bane. Welcome to your new home. Now let's get you prepped for surgery." What the fuck? Dude.
I know.
That is ridiculous. Oh, hey, look in the background. Do you see that?
Oh, Man-Bat. So he's in some sort of oh my god, Absolute Man-Bat. He's definitely in some sort of a hospital. That's Man-Bat diagram in the background. And that's, I guess, it says to be continued. So I'm guessing that's the end of that one. But Jesus Christ, Bane is ridiculous. Yeah, bro.
Holy shit. Tom Hardy's not going to voice that.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine that voice coming out of that Bane? Oh, fuck. Damn, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I had to bring up Swole Bane.
All right. So we're going to get into this one real quick. Because I still have my obscure superhero that I need to get into. So, after, I don't know, 15 years or so? 14 years, maybe? Hulu is continuing the King of the Hill. After 14 seasons, King of the Hill is being revamped for Hulu by Mike Judge and Greg Daniels. Here we have the first looks over here. Voice stars Kathy Najimy as Peggy, Stephen Root as Bill, Pamela Adlon as Bobby, and Lauren Thomas Min are returning for their respective roles as well. Jonathan Joss will be returning as the voice of John Redcorn, as he was able to record for the new season ahead of his death. Johnny
Oh,
Harwick will also be returning as Dale Gribble, as he was able to record a few episodes before he passed away. Also, we're going to get Tony Huss in the future episodes for Dale Gribble. The Hulu tease,
so somebody's gonna replace Dale
yes,
for okay,
they're
just
and
to
and
finish
I'm
out the
and I'm
season, probably.
and I'm not gonna lie, I part of me is for this, part of me is against this.
I'm with you.
You know, he was such a loved character, and he was one of those people you'd love to hate, like fucking Dale, pocket sand, sha sha sha. Yeah, so this is going to take place with Bobby's living as a dream, his dream as a chef in Dallas, enjoying his 20s with his former classmates Connie, Joseph, and Chan. Uh, After years working a propane job in Saudi Arabia uh, to earn the retirement nest egg, Hank and Piggy Hill return to a changed Arlen, Texas, to reconnect with old friends Dale, Boomhauer, and Bill. And that's your synopsis for the new season of King of the Hill.
Bro, this was for years. This was absolutely my go to bed show. This was what I put on to go to bed. And I danced to that theme song every night before I went to sleep. Absolutely, and it is absolutely and completely quotable show. This is my Simpsons for others. You know what I mean? Like this is my
I watched that so many times, and Simpsons didn't do much for me.
Right, and this is my Seinfeld. This is my this is my Friends. Absolutely, completely seen every episode of King of the Hill multiple times. So happy that they're making new episodes. I can't wait to see what happens to the family. So
all right, you ready for tonight's obscure superhero?
Let's go for it, dude.
All right. I introduce to you
Oh God,
616's one and only Jean Lorraine, also known as Leather Boy.
You said 616, so I assume this is Marvel.
This is Marvel. Jean Lorraine was one of the few individuals to respond to Mr. Immortal's classified ad for other costume superheroes while searching for an S&M fetish group and misreading the ad being costume adventurers. Yeah, after misreading the ad that Mr. Immortal put out looking for costumed adventurers, Jean Lorraine responded to an ad thinking that it was an S&M fetish group. Jean joined the Great Lakes Avengers, the GLA, as Leather Boy. However, when the team finally discovered that Leather Boy didn't have any powers, they kindly asked him to leave.
Oh,
it gets better. Nearly 5 years later, a mad Scarlet Witch destroyed the Avengers, leaving the GLA the only Avengers on Earth to live. Yeah. To bolster their roster, Flatman and Doorman launched a recruiting drive. Although they spoke to several heroes, they were only able to recruit Squirrel Girl and her partner Monkey Joe. Seeing the news reports about Squirrel Girl joining the GLA, Leatherboy became furious that he had not been asked to rejoin the team, and in a fit of regime, broke into the GLA's headquarters and murdered both Mr. Immortal and Monkey Joe. By the way, Monkey Joe is like a little squirrel, the pet of Squirrel Girls.
Squirrel Girl's main squirrel.
Yeah. Finding Leather Boy and the damage that he had done, Big Bertha apprehended him until the others arrived. On the way to confront Maelstrom, the team dropped Leather Boy off with the police. Leather Boy appears to have not been arrested for long as he later designed the Leather X-Men style costumes for the GLA. He became their stylist after murdering when they became the Great Lakes X-Men. However, Leather Boy was eventually recaptured for the murder of Monkey Joe by Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you know what? I think I can make this figure.
And I'm sure you would use wrestling figures too, right?
Actually, I have a Wolverine I could use.
Yeah, but like the armor and stuff like that, you can get from some of the some wrestling figures. Just have to paint them black.
Yeah, I have that naked Deadpool, not Deadpool, that naked Namor I could use.
There you go.
I think this figure. I don't know if I want to make this figure. I think if anybody came over and I saw that I had this figure, but I'm sitting here and I'm like, I can make this figure.
That would be something that would be fun to explain. Oh, that's Leather Boy. He murdered Monkey Joe and Mr. Immortal. How do you murder Mr. Immortal? I don't know. It's in the name, Mr. Immortal.
I think between wrestling figures and G.I. Joe figures, I could get it done.
I challenge you to do it. I challenge you right here and now. I challenge you to make Leather Boy. It doesn't have to be permanent. You can always take them apart.
Challenge accepted.
All right.
Challenge accepted.
Y'all heard it. Yeah. That's all I got.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing the rich history of Marvel's Leather Boy. I sure do appreciate it. And if you out there appreciate it too, please like, subscribe, comment, send us a thumbs up. We sure do appreciate it. You can get a hold of us across all of social media, OATFTG, Ozzy and the Freak Talk Geek, everywhere. Drop us a line. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you hate. Do you need more Leather Boy in your life? I know I don't. Fuck, maybe I did. I'm questioning other stuff.
I need more Leather Boy in my life.
Oh, and also, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. We really do appreciate it. And if I could end this episode in a quote, I would sure like to do that, if you don't mind, Freak.
Please do.
In the immortal words of Kid Rock, ball with the ball, the bang to bang, picky picky.